What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ to focus in on the most controversial issue in hockey right now. Nope, we're not talking about the Olympics. We're not talking about the AHL, CHL bullshit rule. We're not even talking about concussions and CTE. We're talking about the NHL inviting Robert James Ritchie Sr. to perform at the NHL All-Star Game in the luxurious city of Tampa, Florida next weekend. Obviously, Kid Rock is what most of us know him by. Those children in the '90s, like myself, Cowboy was a banger, Bow with a Bomb. I mean, I know those lyrics by heart. I think everyone does. But the bottom line is, the outrage machine that is hockey Twitter, hockey social media, hockey media in general, is just it's an echo chamber of how offensive Kid Rock is. It's like, well, what? Yeah, and listening to music. I mean, I wouldn't. I believe in torturing ISIS prisoners, but I wouldn't even make them listen to a Kid Rock album in its entirety because it's just cruel and unusual punishment. But it's the same day as the Grammys. No artist worth their salt is going to pass up the Grammys to go perform at the NHL All-Star Game in Tampa. And Kid Rock is a noted hockey fan, big time Detroit Red Wings guy, a guy that's done a ton to help the people of Michigan, both in terms of buying brewer and with the badass beer, that brewery that was going under. He bought it. He's helped put it on its feet. He's put a ton of money into the city of Detroit, the state of Michigan, and whether or not you agree with his beliefs politically or enjoy his music, which I don't think too many people do in the year 2018. You got to give him credit where it's due. And you want to talk about controversial NHL All-Star Game performers. Snoop Dogg performed last year, and who's been embroiled in more controversy than Snoop? Big Snoop Dogg fan. Love the Dogfather, but come on. And by the way, neither one exactly culturally relevant in the years 2017 and 2018. But it's just one of those things that's it's the outrage culture we live in. Because I'm going to come right out and say it. Don't twist my words the wrong way. But if Kid Rock had endorsed Hillary Clinton for president instead of Donald Trump, I'm sure hockey Twitter, I'm sure that Bruce Arthur is and that Dave Lazarus is and the Ryan Lamberts of the world and whatever other social justice fucking warriors we have on behind the keyboards would have been okay with it. They Snoop Dogg was I don't want to say a huge Hillary Clinton supporter, but he endorsed her. They weren't all clutching their pearls over that one. It's a fucking joke. And it's again just this like one track mind that is the hockey media, that it's the vocal minority. Most of them don't reflect the views of hockey fans, and Kid Rock is a racist. He's not. He's got a half black son. It's kind of I'm not even playing that he's not racist because he has black friends, but it's done a lot of good for inner city communities in the world, and especially in Detroit. They performed the Confederate flag. Yeah, so has Ludacris. So is Outkast. So is Lil Wayne. What? It's just, it's part of the reason I had to scale back and kind of get out wherever I was getting in, because I just couldn't deal with this shit. It's so offensive. It's so wrong. It's so mean. It's like, no, it's Kid Rock. Like, yeah. Although I will say this, the most offensive thing I did here, Jeremy Roenick said that Kid Rock is the most talented musician on the planet. Come on, JR. Come on. Really? Ever heard of John Mayer? Ever heard of Nickelback? Probably hasn't, but either way, this is just... It frustrates me because it's a non-issue. It's the fucking performer at the NHL All-Star Game. That's it. And Tampa, pretty Republican city, by the way. Although, I think Tampa itself, by and large, is voted Democrat, but the metro area is a huge Republican stronghold. So, I don't think the fans down there are offended by Kid Rock performing, and I don't think the fans anywhere would. It's just, when he did that thing in the concert in Detroit to open, Little Caesars Arena, I don't think those fans are complaining, for all he's done, for all the good he's done. And again, I hate that I'm defending Kid Rock, but hockey Twitter is just such a fucked up cesspool of, one-minded douchebags that, yeah, that's what I gotta do. So, anyway, that's all I got to episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.